Hey, an arms control treaty, this is huge, folks, signed 3 decades ago between the U.S. and Russia is no more. The world's 2 largest nuclear arsenals walking away from the intermediate range nuclear force treaty. Today, the U.S. says that Russia has been in violation of this treaty anyway for years. So what happens now? Joining me, a senior fellow at the Foundation for Defense of Democracies, Behnam Ben Taleblu. Behnam, so this was telegraphed by the administration. This is not breaking news per se. The Europeans, though, are up in arms, and people are wondering, hey, you've got the 2 largest nuclear arsenals, now what?
Well, great to be with you, Charles. Exactly. The administration telegraphed this move back in February when they said they would be giving Russia 6 months to come back into compliance with this 1987 cornerstone arms control deal that President Reagan signed. Almost 3,000 weapons were dismantled because of this very important treaty. The Europeans here are very interesting to watch because NATO is actually siding with Washington. Given all the outsized issues that the Europeans have, tariff, Russia, sanctions, defense spending, they're actually siding with Washington and calling Russia a violator here. So we need to press the Russians and keep the Europeans on our side.
It seems like there are 2 things here. Russians as belligerent violators, but also the antiquated nature of a 30-year-old treaty, because there's certain technologies now that are around where Russia is saying, hey, you know, this isn't even covered in a treaty. Some of the ways you can get projectiles around the world, which are quite alarming. So is this another one of these old treaties that we need to go back and revamp, that needed to be revamped anyway?
I think what really needed to be revamped was Russian behavior here. I think the treaty covered all ground launch missiles within a certain intermediate range, and Russia began testing and then ultimately fielding this system. So it's Russian behavior that needs to be changed here. In fact, this treaty did have a framework for how to address not just the warhead of another country, but the actual delivery system of another country. So as the U.S. looks to constrain the North Korean and even the Iranian missile programs, the INF could have been a good predicate to go off of.
And to that point, though, some of these other countries now with this technology didn't sign this deal, didn't sign this treaty, so they never were obligated to live by it anyway. Again, another issue with why not just come back to the table, freshen this up, or do something from scratch to deal with the new world that we live in.
That's exactly right, because there is a whole new world. I think most of China's missiles fall within this category, within the intermediate range. But these missiles did not exist when Reagan and Gorbachev were negotiating between the U.S. and the Soviet Union. So if the U.S. actually builds leverage here, produces some of these weapons, tests some of these weapons, they can not only drive Russia back to the table, but they can incentivize this bilateral deal to become a multilateral deal and restrict these systems across the board.
Before I let you go, how concerned should we be? Will the doomsday clock tick closer to midnight? Or is this a crisis that could be averted in your mind?
It's a crisis that could be averted. A doomsday clock I'm watching with respect to the U.S.-Russian relationship is the other arms control treaty set to expire in 2021 called New START. That one restricts long-range strategic systems.
Well, this would set a great precedent for that. All right, Behnam, thank you very much. Always appreciate it.